Last time I said this was boring. You disagreed.
So we're doing it again. Welcome to Crocs in the Kitchen.
I'm Brian.
And I'm Jessica.
Today we are doing What We Eat in a Day Weekend Edition. Yes, we decided to do What We Eat in a Day video again after so many people loved the last one, and I said this was going to be like a boring video, and everybody was just like, it's not boring. So, okay, so we're doing it again. We're coming back around again, but we're actually at the end of our day right now, and this is our dinner.
Yes, it's actually way later than we should be eating dinner. It's almost 11 o'clock, but that's what happens. This is why we don't film What We Eat in a Day, because it takes, like, to do it the way we want to do it, it takes so much effort to, like, get everything, but we've also been just trying to get caught up on a lot of other stuff.
So it is Sunday for us.
Yes.
And Sunday is full of many, many things, usually going about our day, but also, as you know, we post videos on Sundays.
Yes.
And so we've had to get that up and running, and then, while simultaneously filming all of this stuff and getting it ready for you to watch.
And if this is your first time following us, because I think sometimes we forget that, like, everybody hasn't been watching from the very beginning video. We're always constantly getting new people. And so just, if you don't know, and this is your first video of ours, check out some links below. We are basically a couple that started out at 800 pounds. We now are about 300 pounds less than that. So we're about 500 pounds combined at this point. And we did all the weight loss just by switching to a whole food plant-based diet. So if you want to learn more about that, links are below. End promotion, on with the food. So Sundays are a little bit different. Weekends in general are a little bit different. We usually try to do more just one-off meals instead of our batch cook stuff, because we do like the same thing multiple days in a row all throughout the week. And then on the weekends, we'll still eat our giant salad. So don't worry, you're still gonna see salad. But we also do like some one-off dishes that are just like this.
Yeah.
So I think that we should get started and go through the day, and then that way we can eat this quicker, and I'm really hungry.
All right, well, on that note, Jessica, let's get to breakfast. So since I have to get up early, I decided to make something really quick. It's something that I eat on a regular basis. It's a banana sandwich. I take 2 pieces of the cinnamon raisin Ezekiel bread and put on a little bit of mixed nut butter. Yes, this does have some salt in it, but I actually do prefer the peanut butter that Jessica makes in the Vitamix. It's just creamier and better in my opinion. But I only used a little bit just to put on just enough where stuff will stick to it, like this nutmeg that I want to put on here. And I don't know what it is, but nutmeg and banana just works. And to bump up the nutrition just a little bit, I like to throw on a little bit of ground up flaxseed. This is golden flaxseed. I prefer it to just the regular flaxseed that Jessica prefers. But once that is on there, it's just a simple step of taking your banana, opening it up, and breaking it in half. Just put the pieces onto the bread, top off the sandwich, and squish it to make it all hold together. But I couldn't dilly-dally, I had to get off to church.
All right, so Brian's gone off to church, so I'm here by myself, and I'm going to make a smoothie. I actually usually don't make smoothies that much, but every once in a while I want one, so sometimes on the weekend I'll just throw one together. I don't know, I guess I just prefer eating fruit rather than like drinking it. I don't know. But it's a good way to get in some extra greens and a couple other things, so I'm just gonna show you the basic one that I like to put together. All right, so I've got all my smoothie making stuff here. I'm gonna use my Vitamix. I'm gonna start out with some almond milk, and this is just unsweetened, I don't even think it's vanilla. I think it's just unsweetened regular almond milk. So I'm gonna dump that in. It's about 1.5 cups. This is like a mini recipe video hidden in our What I Eat in a Day. The next thing I'm gonna put in is some spinach. So you could do kale or spinach or whatever greens you want, but I like the spinach. This is about 4 ounces of it. Dump that in. Uh-oh, it's not going all in. Hold on, stand by. I'm gonna have to put the camera down. Alright, so you can see I added in my fruit. I added some pineapple, banana, and some mango. All of those were frozen as well. And then I'm going to add in about a tablespoon of ground flaxseed, which I did grind myself at home. And then my last ingredient I like to add is some fresh ginger root. So I just have a little piece there that I peeled, and I'm gonna throw that in. It adds a nice little spiciness to it. I really like. Alright, I've got my headphones on, so it's time to blend. By the way, Brian should never leave me alone with the camera to try to figure out how to film stuff because I suck at it. So bear with me. Alright, it's done. So I just used this, I'm gonna have to lean over because I can't figure out the tripod situation right now. But I just used the, I have like a smoothie setting on my Vitamix, so I just used that and it seemed to work pretty well. Now let's see what the final product looks like. Ooh. Ooh. Smoothie. Ooh. I don't think it's gonna focus, but this is my smoothie and I have my silicone straw. It's sweet, but it's got a spicy kind of kick from the ginger and it's really tasty. Now this won't really keep me full very long, but lunch is only a few hours away, so we'll be okay.
After church was over, my family and I decided to go to Ruby Tuesday. It is one of my favorite chain restaurants to go to, simply because they have an awesome garden bar. They have multiple kinds of lettuce. They have all these different types of fresh vegetables that you can put on there, as well as different types of beans, like garbanzo beans and edamame. They've got mushrooms, they've got beets, they've got fresh carrots, and all sorts of good stuff to throw on there. And to top it all off, they usually have balsamic vinegar down at the end instead of using one of the other dressings that has a bunch of sugar or fat or salt in it. So yeah, I just put all of the fresh veggies together and put on a little bit of balsamic vinegar, and it just makes an amazing salad. Not to mention, it's all you can eat, which is something that I really like. But once again, I couldn't dilly-dally because Jessica needed me at home, apparently, so I could hold the camera.
Alright, since I obviously don't know what I'm doing with the camera, I got my camera guy back and I'm ready to show you guys my lunch. So since Brian went out and ate at Ruby Tuesday with his family, I am making a salad at home, and I've already chopped my lettuce using our little chopper bowl. So I'm gonna dump that in here. Now, a lot of people have asked me what kind of bowls we use for these massive salads that we like to have. And this is actually a 4.3 liter Tupperware mixing bowl. And I love these. I don't fill it all up, but it gives me plenty of room to mix everything, and it really works out well. So this is kind of a leftover salad. It's a lot of the stuff that we always use, but I have some red onions, some carrots, some peppers, and some zucchini that we already have from our salad prep that we did throughout the week. So I've just kind of like been throwing the extra portions in here, so I'm just gonna dump this all in. Okay. And then I'm going to add some chickpeas. Just a few scoops. And then I've been really liking banana peppers. So we got some banana peppers from somebody who made them in their garden, and we sliced them up and just put them in a jar with some vinegar, and they're actually really amazing. So I've been really enjoying making these myself. Well, actually Brian helps me slice them, and then we just put them in the jars. But this adds like such a nice little punch to my salad, so it's one of my favorite parts. And I've been thinking about actually doing a video just on my typical salad that I eat every night, like my recipe for that. This is pretty much the same, but just kind of more like the exact portions of what I actually use and what I do. So let me know in the comments if you guys would be interested in seeing something like that. I'm going to add in some pumpkin seeds. I don't really measure, just like a little, you know, a little bit here, a little bit there kind of stuff. And then I really like using these chopped dates. These ones are just from Aldi, and they are just chopped dates. So I'm gonna add some of those. It adds a little nice kind of sweet texture, you know, not crunch because it's not crunchy, but it adds a little nice texture. And I'm going to add some nutritional yeast, a little bit of extra protein, and it has B12 in it. And it adds like a little cheesy flavor kind of. And then my hummus, of course. Obviously I'm going to do hummus. So I usually just do a couple of big scoops. This is a very official measuring method. I just do 2 giant scoops, and then I use this spoon to eat the salad with. So I just basically leave this spoon in here and I'll mix it all up together. And then after I mix it, I'm going to add some bagel seasoning as well. So basically, I literally just mix it up. This is what we do every night. But in this case, for lunch. And if it doesn't look like it's coating enough, sometimes I'll add more hummus. I'm not really official with it, but this looks pretty good to me. And then I like to add the seasoning right at the end, just so it's nice on the top. Generous portion of that. And that's my salad, so that's what I'm gonna go eat for lunch out of my giant bowl.
And so that brings us to dinner, which is a lovely, lovely meal here with some grilled tofu and some roasted vegetables with some chickpeas in there as well. And actually, these are basically the exact same recipes that we have for other videos, which is the griddler tofu. And of course, the roasted veggies come from our roasted veggie bowl type thingamabob.
Yes, we'll have both of those links in the description below. So if you want to make these, you can.
But it's a very simple recipe, just involved with making a lemon tahini sauce and then using some no salt seasoning for the vegetables. And then on the tofu, we marinated the tofu after pressing it, and then used the marinade with some poultry seasoning and stuff, and then grilled it all up on our griddler, which is of course our favorite appliance right now. So, well, my favorite appliance.
Yes.
You're probably still with the the old Vitamix over
Yes.
there. But
this was nice because the veggies, it's so versatile. You could switch up what veggies you use. We used a bit different, and we even threw in some chickpeas that we had left over from
Some zucchini
that
as
I
well.
didn't eat on my salad. And yeah, we threw in some zucchini, and then you can always change up the seasonings on the tofu too. So this is a really good meal, and I am like
she's
so
starving.
hungry. I'm like dying to get into this.
Go ahead, get into it.
Yay. Oh, I also got some mustard because we didn't have any of our. Normally, I would eat this with the tofu with our spicy ketchup, but we didn't have any made, and I did not want to make any at like 10 o'clock at night, so I had mustard instead.
Yeah, I didn't know any of that. I would have made it because it only takes like 5 minutes.
Dang it. But it does taste better after it sits. Like the ketchup, those flavors really develop.
Really good job.
The broccoli is my favorite.
So Jessica actually did all the stuff with the tofu. She pressed it. She put the marinade together and did all that. Yeah, good job.
Yeah, Brian was busy editing our video that we just posted. Well, when you're seeing this, that video will have been posted a few weeks ago. But
It's so good. Because
oh boy, I'm gonna get flack for taking too big of a bite.
no, it's got this great lemon flavor. All of that no salt seasoning on there. It really, really works. It's got that little bit of sort of creaminess from the tahini.
Oh, in our original veggie recipe, I think we use lime juice, but you can you can swap in lemon. It doesn't matter.
And then just the way that they're roasted is just really, really nice. And that tofu is just awesome. It's a little bit smoky. Got that poultry seasoning. Just great.
I haven't even gotten to my tofu yet.
What?
I didn't even let the tofu only marinated for like 20 minutes. So normally we do it like overnight or whatever. But when you freeze it and then press it really well, it just absorbs right away and you can just go from there.
Yep.
All right, one more bite and then we can close this puppy out.
Well, I can start talking while you eat.
Yeah, that's true.
So this was just another what we eat in a day video. We just happened to do it
Yep.
on a Sunday, which is a different kind of day for us than a normal work day. And I know that people have asked for more of these, and so we do plan on doing a few more of these just to kind of show you what our day-to-day lives are actually like when it comes to eating this food. Because we really do enjoy what we make. We really do love the batch cooking and stuff like that. And we figured that maybe if we actually do a couple of these types of videos, it can help people out and they can see exactly what we do every single day and, you know, how we actually lost the weight that we've lost so far.
This is a pretty typical day of what we've eaten like throughout our whole process. So, and we eat a lot of food, like giant portions of stuff. And I think it's also interesting to see like you showing, you know, going out with your family, because that has changed so much since we started doing this. And so the fact that he's still able to go out and get stuff that's whole food, plant-based, and, you know, it's hard to find places that have compliant options, but you can find them. So you just have to really like look hard.
Yeah, but I'm happy that I at least get to spend time with my family pretty much every Sunday. And Ruby Tuesday is really good for us. I enjoy that quite a bit.
I thought you said Groovy Tuesday.
No, Ruby Tuesday. But I think that we can actually like close this sucker out. Please find us on all of our social media platforms, including Facebook and Instagram.
Which, by the way, we just hit 10,000 on Instagram. So thank you to all you who have subscribed. Like I said, you'll be seeing this in a few weeks, so it'll be whatever. But yes, thank you.
Yes, we are very, very excited. She's extremely excited about that. And I'm just like, yeah, 10,000. That's awesome. Also, if you have not subscribed, please do so and click the bell notification that is right next to it so you will get notified whenever we post a new video. And I'm subscribed and I clicked the bell, and so even I get notifications for when we post videos, which is really funny because I get that weird moment of when I see it's like Crocs in the Kitchen has posted a new video and I'm just like, oh, cool. Wait, that is us. But that's like a whole other story.
It's
so.
okay, Brian.
So whenever I see our face like on the screen or something too, it kind of just like, oh yeah, that's right, we did that video. So strange. But click the bell, you will get notified just like me, and you can go on there and please comment and like the video if you are so inclined. We do greatly appreciate everything that you guys do, and all of the likes, the comments, and of course the shares out to other social media stuff. Jessica is still hungry, and so am I. We are going to finish this off, but we will see you next time.
Oh, yes. Bye. I'm done with you.
Get to eating.
I want my food. Uh-oh, I said the word. Ollie's gonna kick me out.